Good morning. I'm Barb Schneider, president of the Falmouth Dog Park. This is my dog Max, and this is my grandson Nick. We're here to have a great time at the dog park. But we want to give you a few tips on how to enter the park safely, because we know that can be a scary thing for both you and your dog. Oh, there's an example right there. Perfect. One of the reasons that we think it's important to be on leash when you're coming from your car to the park is because, first of all, we don't want your dog running out into the road. Secondly, we don't want your dog to have an encounter with another dog when it's not prepared. So we're going to make sure that this holding area is empty, that all 3 gates are closed before we enter, and then we're going to go ahead and enter the park, taking the leash off once we get inside the first gate. Shut that behind us. We're shutting the gate behind us. Okay, at this point, you probably will have a leash on your dog. That's what we advise you to do until this stage. At this point, you release the leash. This is a safe area. The dog can't run away. And usually what will happen is dogs will gather over at the fence like this. Don't be worried about that. Just open the gate. Allow dogs to flow freely out here if they need to, and then all the dogs will enter back in. Dogs on leashes tend to get nervous when they're up against dogs without leashes, so that's why the leash comes off and goes back on in this area. So here we go. Go ahead, Max. No problem. Somebody's giving treats. That's keeping all the dogs away. We're going to enter the park. So one of the things that we just want you to do is to know that, remember when you're in the park, that you always have to know when it's a good time to leave. Sometimes that's sooner than later. And always feel free to use the other side of the fence, the small dog area, if you're feeling like it's uncomfortable in the large dog area. Sometimes that's the perfect place to start and see how your dog behaves. When it's time to leave the park, make sure you have your leash. Call your dog to come to you. Max, come on, let's go. Come on, attaboy, come on, hurry up. Okay, make sure you have your grandson also. And then, as you leave the park, open this, making sure all the other gates are closed. Come on, Max, out you go. And then shut the gate behind you. At that point, I'm going to put the leash back on my dog and walk to my car, making sure all gates are closed. And we had a great day. Hope you did.